Welcome back to Chainsawfaddiction. My name is Max, and today I'm working up at the lake, and it's a slow day, but it's a good day because it's early in the season. I'm keeping up with maintenance. We do a bunch of bike rentals, and all the bikes that have been stored for the winter could use a little bit of a tune-up and a lube job and that type of stuff. So right now I'm just taking a little break. Got the fire going in the cabin here and just flat hanging out. It's supposed to be raining. It's kind of rained off and on in other parts nearby, but as of yet haven't seen any rain up here. It's just really cloudy and kind of chilly outside, so not a ton of people out. I think I'm gonna throw, the other day we did some footage of, we had a few stumps left to take down, and we left the big ones and came back with the big old Homelite 600D. Sorry, mosquito. And that thing is a freight train, man. Like it just cooks through the stumps like nothing. And I think that somebody needs to go back and comment on that other video that they want to see a good go fast chain on that saw, because I kind of want to order one, but you know, I'm a man of my word. So I said I was going to do it if somebody commented, and nobody's commented yet. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's going to be the video. It was, I think it was 3 or 4 big stumps with that 600D. And then, yeah, we'll catch up doing some more cutting in the next few days. So there'll be footage. All right, have fun. Okay. Well, here we go.
Thoughts?
The tuning is still slightly off, but the thing is a freight train. You know, it might not have high chain speed, but it just keeps going unless you get the bar real sideways or something. The bar's pretty worn out too, but...
So one of the things that interested me is when you put the chain to the tree, it had a hard time motoring through in the beginning. Once it got in, there was no stopping it. That's
Right.
what it seemed.
Well, that's to do with that high jet thing, where it only... You can tune it one way or the other. You can tune it to have a load, or you can tune it to have no load. So if it runs good out here, just revving it, it's gonna just fall on its face in the tree, and vice versa. So right before I got in the tree, I tried to rev it up a little bit, and it just wouldn't have it. And then once you actually dig into the tree, it eats it up, which is just old saw stuff, I guess.
And then you said, made a comment, you forgot to oil on one of those.
Yeah,
So show us the oiling technique there.
So this is better than some of the manual oilers, not as good as others. Some of them, the button is right here, and it's up and down on your thumb. This one, you kind of have to reach up and push in, and it's a little bit uncomfortable, it's a little bit inconvenient, but at least it's right there accessible. And what that does is each time you push that, it squirts a squirt of oil onto the bar, right underneath the cover here, onto the bar and chain. So, you know, most saws, they've got an automatic oiler that's run off of a gear that's underneath the clutch. This is pre that. It's pre any creature comforts, really. You notice that half the time the chain is just spinning as I'm walking around with it. That's kind of just how these saws run. If you tune them low enough that it's not spinning, it probably is gonna stall. You know, there's no chain brake, there's no even hand guard. There's definitely no anti-vibe. This is 100%, I mean, this rear handle is literally cast into the rest of the saw. And this one, although there is a little bit of rubber in there, I don't think that was necessarily for anti-vibe. I think it was just for fitment.
And then you were showing me...
The other end of it is just bolted straight on.
And then you were showing me the full wrap bar has a little... half wrap bar has a little bit of a problem with fitting around part of the motor.
I think if you look, I think that this thing is bent a little bit, right? But either way, maybe if it was banged in and bent up, it'd be better. But regardless, it doesn't leave a whole lot of room for your hand right there. So you kind of here or here, which actually for doing what we were just doing, that worked out quite nicely. Yeah, just, you know, old saw stuff. Cool old saw stuff.
So it's a keeper.
It's a keeper. I mean, look at this. Look at this junk. Like, yeah, there's some dust in there, but there's some real strings in there, and that's not even particularly good chain. I like it. So here, Danny just wanted to illustrate. This thing ejects chips like crazy. The way that clutch cover is shaped, it just really dumps the chip. And this clip is slowed way down, so you can see that, but it doesn't get clogged up like modern saws. Pretty cool feature. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'll have another video coming out in a couple of days. Not entirely sure what it's gonna be yet, but it'll be something fun. So subscribe if you care to, and yeah, see you next time.